resources.
One final question. We're anticipating President Putin of Russia to visit India at some point this year. In this new emerging global order where, President Trump wants to end the war, he's talking directly to both Russia and Ukraine, how does India figure in this emerging matrix? Because India is one of the few countries, yesterday the Prime Minister was here, India is one of the few countries that can speak to both Russia and Ukraine and has good relations with both.
We've had a very, I would say, both a sensible position and a helpful position. Sensible in terms of very early on we took the view publicly that this conflict cannot be resolved on the battlefield, that it was necessary for a return to dialogue and diplomacy, that it was important for the parties concerned to talk to each other, because that was not happening. And there was actually a view at that time that everybody else would gather together and somehow produce a solution, and the other party, in this case Russia, would be confronted with that as a choice. Now, much of what we held in 2022, 23, 24 has actually come to pass. There's no vindication in it. I mean, in fact, if anything, there is regret that, so many lives have been lost, so much time has gone, so much damage has been done, not only to the countries, but to the global society and to the international economy. But now there is a greater understanding that we need, appreciation that we need to they need to engage each other. So, to the extent we can motivate that, foster that, encourage that, we would do that. Again, I maintain that we've always, what we said in Moscow was not different than what we said in Kiev and what we said in third places. And we've tried to, have conversations here, take those there with the approval of each party. And so that's one part of what we've tried to do. The other is, there have been different dimensions of this conflict which have popped up from time to time. Different countries have weighed in, and I think it's such a really serious issue. It's natural, it's not a single or a small number of countries. We approve of all of that. I think anything which any country can do or any group of countries can do to help, we welcome that. We've tried to do a few things ourselves. We weighed in with other people. It could be some of the nuclear-related issues, or it could be grain corridor, or whatever it is. But the objective is to help. The objective is not to put yourself ahead. I mean, we're not, actively searching for a role. But if, either of the parties or any other country comes and says, look, can you help out on this? We'd be open to doing it.
All right, and I'll wrap up. I know you like cricket a lot, so these 2,140 days as the longest-serving foreign minister post-Nehru, you look at it as a test match, as a T20, as a one-dayer, or this is your career with an asterisk, not out. S. Jaishankar batting at 2-1-4-0, not out.
No, I think on this one, look, it's been, again, it's been a very interesting heading to 6 years as foreign minister, but I treat it to some degree as a continuum of what I was doing earlier. In a way, I think the next few years will be extraordinarily challenging. It'll be challenging for the world. It'll be challenging for us as a country, precisely because we have to keep rising through all this clutter, through all these tensions. And to be associated with that process, to be given responsibility of that process, I think is a great honor, it's a great responsibility, and I'm very, very, grateful for it.
We have the best batsman batting at not out on that. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. S. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister of India.